Um, I think it's far too early for us to be thinking that we are going to finish in the top 5 or 6 of the Barclays Premier League. I think that we're showing signs and capabilities that we may be able to do that. But I always think that the team's consistent level of performance to finish at that level has to be so good this season that it may be too much to ask to get to that position when they've only been playing together for the first time this season. So somewhere along the line, and I think that this is our big test now. November, December, all the international games are finished now, and I think that what we achieve between now and the beginning of January will give us an indication on whether we're good enough for that or not. But for me at the moment, it's far too early to be predicting that we will finish in that higher position in the Premier League. I think it's Roberto, like everybody else, is suffered a few more injuries than he did last season, and I think that particularly at the back, when you suffer and you start changing the back four around, then you start leaking a few more goals, and that hasn't give them the sort of results that they might have expected, because they've consistently been at this level for a long time under David Moyes, and then obviously Roberto last season. So Moyes has always had them in the top 6 or 8 brackets, and Roberto's carried that on. They've got Europe this year, and while they'll be delighted that they're playing in Europe, there's a legacy of playing in Europe that I'm sure that his team are suffering when they have to come back on from a Thursday night and play on a Sunday.